Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Jonathan back again with the Weekly Scuffle, and I'm here to bring up and predict one of the biggest fights happening in the next UFC event, Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier. And honestly, this is a good fight. Michael Chandler, he's been in there with a lot of really good fighters. He was in there with Dan Hooker, beat him KO. He lost to Charles Oliveira with a KO, and then he was in an absolute war with Justin Gaethje, which whoever saw that fight, you know how amazing that fight was. And then he just recently beat Tony Ferguson, who, yes, past his prime, but he's still a talented fighter. While on the other hand, you got Dustin Poirier, who he beat Dan Hooker as well by decision, not by TKO. And then he beat McGregor twice. We already know the second one with the doctor stoppage. And then we got Charles Oliveira in his last fight where he was submitted by the one and only piggyback move. And honestly, you know, this is going to be a great fight in my opinion. I think it's going to be a strike fest, and I think we're going to see a war. And I truly think this could go either way. There's not, in my opinion, a clear winner. They could both win, but if I had to favor one, I would be Dustin Poirier. I think he will inch this out. And honestly, I think Michael Chandler will put up a good fight. I would not be surprised at all if Michael Chandler comes in and wins this. In my opinion, this is closer to a 50-50 fight than anything else. But I do think Dustin Poirier, his striking ability, his technical ability, and I think Michael Chandler, while yes, he has been in there with some of the top guys as well, he has gotten somewhat exposed. And honestly, I think it's gonna be a great fight regardless. I think Dustin Poirier does have this in the bag, and after this, both guys will probably still continue to fight. Will either of them reach the top again? I mean, it is possible. It is possible when you're fighting top opponents after top opponents. And I think Islam is kind of busy for now with probably Volkanovski, maybe an Oliveira rematch, and who knows, probably even Conor McGregor. But with that being said, we'll see how all this plays out and see you next time. Peace.